my next guests are from Annapolis County. They aren't able to go home, and that's because their home was destroyed in that fire. Last week, we spoke with Meghan Yelland and Mike Zeeman, and they had to leave their chickens behind when they were evacuating their home. Meghan was also 37 weeks pregnant at that time, and they later found out that their home was destroyed. But there is good news as well here, because Meghan has had that baby. She had the baby on Sunday. Meghan, Mike, join us now from Annapolis Royal. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Aw, she looks so sweet, and I know I know that there's obviously a lot of sadness around having lost your home, but since Ian last spoke to you on Monday, you've had your baby. I mean, I can only imagine what the chaos has been like, but tell me.
Well, she didn't give us much time to prepare. We moved into our official rental on Friday, and she decided to start coming on Saturday. So less than 24 hours.
And does she have a name?
Her name is Jade Wendy Zeeman.
Oh, that's beautiful. You've had a lot of support that you've been getting, and from what I understand, just total strangers who've heard your story.
Yeah,
It's been nothing short of incredible. Really, our hearts, we're so full, and we're so grateful for everything everybody has done. It sort of lifted us out of the ashes, and we can only focus on Jade right now, and that's all we need.
Yeah, and that's so great that you're able to as well, because of course you're dealing with quite a lot. But let's just stay with this, the help that you've received and the offers of help. I understand that the owner of a golf course reached out to you and offered your family a place to stay there?
yes. So the location was offered to us early last week by actually one of the volunteer firefighters who works here. And they said, we want to reach out, offer you a free month stay, and you're welcome to stay for the winter as a rental. So it's fully furnished, which was a major stress relief. Yeah, nobody wants to go shopping for silverware when you're about to give birth. So they welcomed us to this home where we can bring our 2 dogs and 2 cats, and we've moved in.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Mike, some people in Annapolis County, I was just saying, have been allowed to return home. And I know, of course, your home has been burned. But you've been able to survey the scene. What do you know about the damage there?
We've only received pictures, but as for being able to access the scene, we're still restricted. It's still quite dangerous out there and hot, so we're just waiting for the county to let us go back and take a look at the damage a little bit more closely.
But according to the photos, our barn is still there, our chicken coop is still there, and they said it kind of bounced like a tornado. So somehow it skipped our whole property and only took everything of our house, leaving just the chimney. But even the trees are green.
Yeah.
Isn't that? It is really, I've covered a lot of wildfires, and it's always so mysterious to those who don't know why it is some buildings are taken out and others right beside it might not be. But I'm sure anyone who saw that interview that you did with Ian will want to know about those chickens and want to know how did they survive? Do you have any thoughts as to the animals? Because I can't imagine how scary that would have been and how they might have fled. And how does that happen?
Yeah. It looks like they're still roaming around and doing their thing. They were free range with us, going along the property and feeding on their own, and just we were supplementing it with
their feed.
grain. Yeah, their
but
feed.
They there's about 30 of them that we had to leave behind, and we were contacted by the Department of Agriculture on Friday. And they confirmed that they did see birds there. So luckily the barn still had food in it. They were able to go and feed them. And then I got a lovely photo yesterday from one of our volunteer firefighters who showed us a photo of them giving water to the chickens with their fire hoses, which was just beautiful to see that they're doing okay.
That's great to hear. I'm happy for you in that respect. Mike, I'm understanding that, I mean, you obviously have a place now for your baby, for your family, through the winter months. You have plans to go back and rebuild that home that burned?
Yeah, we do. We're talking about it, and yeah, this community has given so much to us. We're gonna stick around, and we're gonna, give back with whatever we got.
We still have the dream of the chickens and getting more animals and living out in the country with no cell service and just surrounded by our loving neighbors. It's
Yeah.
the best place for us.
Well, let me say, you both have the glow of a new baby in your lives and the big smiles, and I love that for you. Meghan, Yelland, and Mike Zeeman, and little Jade there in Annapolis County. Wildfire evacuees, but the happiest looking wildfire evacuees I think I've almost ever spoken to. Congratulations again. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Sarah.